Go Liechtenstein. 10 seconds. We got the 10 seconds. Martin, I will be starting the timer as soon as I see the racers on the multi-twitch hit the number live screen to start. And there it is. Eunos is the first into Northern Palace, and he's going to go left. Sound strategy.
Couple of caves here early.
Yeah, nice encounter. Buzz a little bit behind, but that could be a delay on the restream and stuff like that. Trophy cave. Let's see what we get here. So we're going to be looking for 4 caves on the western continent that will contain 4 items. A grass tile that will contain another item. One of these items being the medicine of life in the trophy cave, as this is. And Eunos is going to pick that up, and Buzz is going to be right behind picking that up. Death Mountain also resides on the western continent, as does Palaces 1, 2, and 3. The medicine can be 4 towns. 2 of them have items. 2 of them have spells you can pick up for free. 2 of them have spells locked behind an item to pick up. One of them being the medicine water of life that we just seen, and the other being the trophy. The trophy can only exist on the western continent or Death Mountain. The medicine has to be on either the west or the east. Since it's on the west, that means the kid, the 3rd item to get magic from, is going to be guaranteed to be on the eastern continent now. So Buzz up A's there. He's learning. He get that quick item and up A. Did you see what that second cave was when they went into it?
I did see the P-bag cave.
Oh, it was P-bag cave? Okay, good. So if we see, now we've seen the P-bag cave, if we see any cave that has a boulder in front of it, it will be one of those 4 item caves that I mentioned before, and a hammer will be required to get the item there within. I don't know if there's any sound on Eunos' side. It's about as good as I can get it. Buzz is going to check all the things. He's going to grab a couple P-bags here. There was a 50.1, and then this one. This one's going to enable him to get attack 2. We got the ass end of Zarya. We don't know Bagu, so we can't go any further. And there's our grass tile. And Buzz is dropping a lot of frames.
Oh, yes. So glove for Eunos in the grass tile.
Yeah, it's one of the better items there.
Yep.
So if I'm playing a much better player than I am, based on SRL times and average times and stuff like that, and obviously skill, I'm hoping things like the glove are blocked behind this puzzle of things. Because if they're going to get it as fast as I'm going to get it, I'm really not going to make up any time.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's Buzz with the glove as well, so...
And Eunos is now able to take attack 2. I think he's 2-1-2. Buzz is 2-2-2. Buzz found an extra P-bag.
I'm gonna do a quick AFK here.
Okay. There's a boulder blocking a cave, so that's going to be one of the item caves. We may need a hammer for it. It may contain the trophy. That may contain the reflect or thunder spells that are required. So we may have a little bit of a puzzle here. I didn't see what that cave was on the bottom because of the frame drop, but it was probably just a pass-through cave. Or it definitely was, I just don't know which one it was. Buzz is moving back to the road. Gonna go into that. We're gonna see Death Mountain. Buzz is gonna look around. See what he sees. Actually, they're both in Death Mountain now. Nope, they both get out. Smart play. It is worth a look around, I guess, but If you're looking around for too long, you're losing a lot of time. Here is Parappa the Rapper Cave. So Eunice is going to take it. Feels like he's seen everything he's seen in this section of the Western Continent. Let's go through the other side and wake up to find a town in the swamp there. Which one is it? It's Raru. He'll get a spell. Nice free spell.
And I made it.
Hey, what's up? Eunice went through PTR Cave and found Raru on the other side. That's really all you missed.
Okay.
We're gonna get the
Buzz.
spell.
Buzz is dropping frames like crazy.
Yeah. He's dropping frames like V. Resner drops singles in the local bar. Fire for that like made no sense, but I liked it. Little known fact, they call V. Resner the Rainmaker. So Buzz is now going to go through PTR Cave. Eunice finds the second town. This is Rudo. He does not have the trophy. He cannot cash it in for the spell. And now we have found the second entrance to Death Mountain. So we're not going to have that magical seed where you have to go through Death Mountain to get to any inclusive area.
Nope.
Buzz is on his way to get the fire spell. Not going to be happy about that. Third town.
Mido.
Mido. And we have the Water of Life. So let's go cash it in. See what we get. You say Mido, I say Mido.
Yeah. Let's just agree on Fairy Town then. See, I think Buzz picked up Fairy?
No, that was fire.
Fire, sorry.
Yeah, in
Raru.
Raru.
He's in Raru, that's right.
But this is what our trophy, our medicine, Water of Life gives us. The medicine of life. Shield.
Awesome.
Buzz is in Martintown now. He's writing it down, and he's going to move on. He's going to find this cave here, which was the other side of Death Mountain. And we have our first palace. Which one is it? It's Palace 3. And this is Saria. Process of elimination.
Yep.
Let's grab the mirror, give the mirror broad, get a spell. Front part of Jump Cave for Buzz there. And that's PTR Cave. That's the one he came out of. Dodging encounters, which is good. Look at that raft spot. Let's just put it right in the desert. Nice job.
Yeah. Looked very weird.
Reflect.
And medicine cave for Buzz.
Yes. Now I have Eunice as dropping frames.
Yep, same here.
There it goes. Nice, easy, large enemies here. And
Raft.
the what? I'm sorry.
The raft.
Thank you. Good find for Buzz. It's a Sunday. Eon and Martin's dry right now. Magic Container Cave for Eunice. So we haven't seen Heart Container Cave. That's the only thing we're missing here on the continental Western continent. I love that raft spot though.
And it's a magic container for Eunice.
Yeah, Magic Container in Magic Container.
Not very random at all.
Well, it's not the Magic Container. It's probably one of the other three.
No, I saw it. It was the magic container.
All right. Well, there is the level 1, and BuzzThunder is just going to jump in. Going to keep his 88 XP, not up A to get his 2 bars of life back. Maybe he'll up A after he gets 100 XP, or 92 XP, as it were. Eunice is in Palace 1 as well. It's a battle of the frame drop right now. Buzz gets out of one.
Really?
Yeah. Finds magic container cave though. Yeah, he'll grab a magic container.
Actually, Eunos leaves as well.
Did they find a key door that I didn't see? It's hard to tell because it was choppy. One is key blocked, Eric confirms.
We might actually see Eunos head to the eastern continent.
Yeah. Well, Eunos doesn't have the raft yet. He's going to pick it up in a little bit. Seems like that's the play. Heart Container Cave is hammer blocked, as I think I found that when you were in the kitchen.
Yeah, okay.
So, only other thing for them to do, if they are key blocked in one, is to chance it in 2, chance it in 3, or go to, well, not really even chance, well, chance the key situation, because they have the glove.
Yep.
Or go to the east. So, we have the raft for Eunos now. Buzz went in a counterclockwise direction in this area after PTR Cave, so he never got to the other 2 towns to give him Reflect and Shield.
And Buzz finds the jackpot with the red iron. It's 200 XP.
Eastern Continent sighting. River Devil confirmed to be blocking all the things.
Yes.
It's a nice 500 point P bag right there. It's going to get him attack. It's going to give him life and attack, I believe. It does. So, Buzz in 2. And Eunos finds New Kasuto. Let's see what the magic container requirement is. 6 magic containers. He's only 1 away. He doesn't have the spell, but he can get it here, possibly. We shall see what it is in a little bit. He does the let's walk right all the way while we do something else, and then realizes he's got to go through the chimney. We all do it.
Yes.
Jump. Jump now means he can get down stab. Should he, when he finds himself back on the Western Continent.
Yep. I think Meadow or Fairy Town was fairly close to the Northern Palace.
Rudo was the one I think that was close, and the Ascend of Saria.
Yeah.
Raru and Mito might have been close. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, they both found it fairly early.
Buzz got shield right there when I was looking at the Eastern Continent. That's not Buzz, that's Eunos I'm looking at. Never mind. Buzz is still in 2. Was this the... This wasn't the dead end way for Buzz, right?
No.
No, couldn't have been. He would have killed that skeleton on the way. It's just identical rooms, identical everything.
We
Helmet
have,
head.
Helmet head, yeah.
Yeah. Attack 3 helmet head. Buzz definitely capable of this. For sure. $150 on the Orange Lizalfos. It's normal.
Didn't Buzz pick up the shield spell?
I don't believe he was in those two towns because he went clockwise after he came out of that cave, and the other towns were kind of like at 11, 10 o'clock from that cave.
Okay. Oh, it takes a game over with. I think it was only requiring like one more hit on Helmet Head.
Yeah, it's unfortunate right there. Eunos is going in on the enemies on the eastern continent here. And gets a red jar, unfortunately. Buzz is going to make his way back to Helmet Head, or maybe he's going to take an alternate path and try to find the item. Eunos exploring a desert tile in the Eastern Continent. The Eastern Continent contains 2 items readily available, one being on the desert tile, one being on the water tile that you need the boots for. Palaces 5, 6, and the entrance to the Valley of Death, which is the Great Palace, Palace 7, reside on the Eastern Continent. There's the kid. We talked about the kid before. He can get a spell now in Darunia with that. The Eastern Continent also contains Maze Island, which has 2 items in it, and Palace 4, and the town of New Kasuto, which we saw, which contains 2 items. One's locked behind 6 magic containers, and the other is locked behind the casting of the spell. So there's life in Thundertown. Eunos is quickly filling the spellbook here.
Yep.
He does take a death in town, though. Get those jump strats. Nope, he's going to use shield. There is the ex-wife blocking nothing, being useless on that road.
Lazy Broad Town.
Kid. Yes, Lazy Broad, water, Thirsty Broad, whatever you want to call it. Certainly easier to say than Naburu.
For sure.
Naboru. Grab the water, give it to her, get a spell. This will be his 6th spell, by the way.
Spell.
Oh, you're a little bit in front of us.
So BuzzThunder is doing bout 2 versus Helmet Head. So yeah, 2 slots open and 2 required spells. So we do know that the trophy is going to be needed.
No, Reflect was in.
Yes, but they do not have Fairy or Thunder. So yeah, even though you technically could get through the game without Fairy, it's never gonna happen. Or is this the first?
No, I've seen it already in the tournament. A runner didn't have a Fairy. Might have been Eunos, it might have been somebody else.
I don't think any one of these players will gamble that Fairy will not be required. So.
Well, Fairy is the last thing left and it's locked behind Trophy. It'd be interesting to see.
Yeah, for sure.
And Eunos found his way back to Nubaru, or just ducked in there real quick. There's a gem. BuzzThunder does not go back and grind the 100 and whatever it was, but he's going to keep the XP. This is what we talked about before on the pregame. This is kind of the stuff where Buzz may have to do this and get the XP on the way instead of taking the time in the palace to do it. Now he's making his way to the towns. He'll get Reflect here. Eunos fighting all the things on the Eastern Continent, doing very well.
That was an awesome road, by the way.
That was a pretty good road. I'm at 1917 on Eunos. What are you at?
1927, 28, 29.
Pause it for 3 seconds.
Okay.
Or actually 5 seconds. And there is Reflect.
I'm at 1944 now. Is that better?
I'm at 1940.
I'll pause some more.
Alright, Buzz found 3. I wonder if he's going to check this Iron Knuckle. He needs 40, so he found the other town now. He'll go in there and get shield.
Yeah, and I think Eunos will go grab downstab now.
Yeah. So he's back on the west. He's got to go through PTR Cave to get there. And there's Trophy Cave. Now he's got to remember where the PTR Cave was. Alright, Buzz is going to go in. He's going to grab the shield spell. I'll give him 3 spells here. 111 for fire. That's kind of harsh. That's 6 and 15/16 magic containers at magic level 2. There it is. Eunos found the cave. He's going to go through. Actually, this is not. This is Fairy Cave. This is going to bring him out in the same area that he's in now. Just a little bit south.
Buzz jumps into 3.
Yeah, he needs 30 XP. So he needs to kill a Nut Knuckle here to take, if he wants to take Magic 3.
He does not.
It's a tough situation. How much was the Knuckle worth? 150?
I know I've seen Knuckles worth 200. I don't know if it was in this palace palette or not. But, let's find out.
I think the statue Knuckle is different than the normal Knuckle.
So hard to make out when Buzz is dropping these many frames.
Yeah, Eunos is, well, he's not. He was exploring a little bit of Death Mountain. He's trying to find PTR Cave. And it's not in this area. I guess it is in this area. He's going back the other... No, this was, no, this is actually PTR Cave. Okay, there you go. That was a different... Yeah. A little confusing because he took Fairy Cave to get there.
Yep.
So I had him coming from the wrong side. So he's looking for Mito. It's this one right here he's going to now. And Buzz is in 3.
I think it's even more west. Yeah.
Oh, was that not it?
No, that was Rudo. He
okay.
checked that one first.
Okay, there it is. They were both in swamps, huh?
Yep.
Imagine that. Swamp in this game.
Yeah. Never been seen before.
Buzz is now going to go through 1. He attempted 3. He got his attack 4. Now he's going to go into 1. Nice and fresh here. And down stab for Eunos.
Yep.
Nice feeling to have. It's 23 minutes in. We got down stab, we got the raft, we got the glove.
Still no fairy or key though.
No fairy, no key. No thunder. And no trolley flute, because we know that's absolutely 100% useless in this seed. Not even to quickly get around, it just goes nowhere. The sounds coming from Eunos' game remind me of a Vanki seed. And I forgot to turn off the disable beeping.
Those are always fun seeds.
We going in 3 here? We're going in 3 here for Eunos. The
And
item
it's
in
the-
1 is
The
candle
P-bag
bag.
cave. P-bag. P-bag cave. P-bag. P-bag.
Candle bag, please.
Yeah.
Is the preferred nomenclature.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah. It's 500 XP. It boosts him a little bit on his way to getting attack 5, although he probably didn't need it.
Yes, the red iron knuckles are in fact worth 200.
The ones in the statues are different, though. I think that was worth 150, according to how much Buzz had before and after.
This statue was definitely 200.
Oh, that was the statue inside? Okay.
My eyes are deceiving me.
It might have been 200. I don't know. Outside as well. Alright, Buzz is going to go collect this key. Kill a few things on the way. He's about 1,000 away, roughly. I wonder if there's any possibility of him getting this 1,000 and then also getting enough to get attack 6 as well. Probably unlikely.
Yeah.
But I'm just, you know, the one thing is I'm kind of hoping he doesn't get enough for attack 5 and then try to farm the rest to get attack 6 this early. But who knows? Enough experience on the way to Horsehead, jump over to Gem, repeat the whole palace again.
Yeah, but he did just ignore a 200p bag, so...
Yeah, so there we go. So there we're not on the path to that. We're just going to take attack 5. And I'm probably in his head a little bit. We have a Rebo fight here. What is Lance Heist? Is that good?
Lance Heist.
Lance Heist.
Yes, there you go.
That story disappointed me so much, man. I really wanted something juvenile to come from it, and it just means Lance Horse.
Yeah.
Can we get some Lance Heists, Burr, whatever is after it in the chat, please? Thank you. Horsehead. Now we've seen all the bosses on this continent. What is the it's Lance Heist BRR? What is the emote? The Franker Z's. Somebody do that, please. Thank you. As we place the gem in 3 for Eunos, and big brother Big Swamp is here. Hello, Mr. Swamp, Big Swamp. And we're gonna
Big Swamp.
And we're gonna place the gem in 1 for BuzzThunder. 2-1 lead here.
Yep, but Eunos' spell book is way bigger.
Yeah.
Or not bigger, but more full.
Size doesn't matter. It's the speed that does, I believe. Is what I'm told. Let's go into Palace 2 now.
Dives into 2.
Yeah. Buzz is a little bit better on levels here. Eunos has better life levels, but I love that raft spot, by the way. Sailing from the Oasis over to the Eastern Continent. Buzz is going to forego level 3 right now. A little synchronized nut-knuckling there for Eunos.
Yep.
Cast some jump, get over on the other side.
Whoa.
No big deal. We did not see Buzz go this way because he did not have jump. Thought he was going to take the key and suicide there. But maybe he's going to respawn the bridge. He is. So going to try to get the key and successfully jump over. I'd like to see that. Nope, just to jump over. Probably going to find the item. Yep, the item room is probably on this side. We've seen enough of the dungeon from when BuzzThunder did it to know that he didn't go this way.
Yeah. It's a magic container.
Yeah, well, magic container. Gives him 6 now. He's well on his way to casting fire. And now with the 6th magic container, he could get the item from New Kasuto. Buzz is going to get the Yump spell here.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have the spell that's in Thirsty Broad Town. So this is all he can do in this town. Confirming he doesn't have. Fire is now 86. Still not castable for Buzz. I guess I should be looking at the Cluster Reflect, though, instead. But my eyes always drawn to fire. I think fire was the most expensive one when he was at Magic 2. It was at 111.
Yep.
Eunos is continuing his search for Helmet Head. Buzz is going to find some more towns. Looking for Maze Island, looking for items, the desert tile. Locations of palaces, locations of the water tile. This is not the desert tile, I don't believe. I believe the desert tile that contained the kid was near another desert tile a little bit south of where he is now.
Yep. So grabs life 4 here.
Yeah, why not? With Magic at 730, what could Life 5 really cost? Well, we would have known if we watched Eunos take it. 800, 820 at the most, maybe. He's going to up-A. He's going to go back to the west here. Maybe for downstab, since he now has Yump.
Yep. And also for 3.
For 3. I think the determining factor was now he has Jump, so...
Yep.
Downstab. Well, yeah, downstab. He might be more comfortable doing 3 with downstab. So there's PTR Cave. We're going to take this to the other side. Mito is in the Dig Swamp. To the left. Not this one. But we'll give directions. So where's the town? Oh, we'll just take this cave and pass the first town in the swamp. And then take the second town in the swamp. Those are the directions we're going to give.
Yep.
Dig Shake is sad he's going to miss all these great races, but luckily for you, you can watch them on demand on twitch.tv/angrylarry/ on-demand videos, I think.com. Or on youtube.com, search Dig Shake, and there's a playlist that you can watch as well. Or if you find the schedule on the challenge website, which I will link, you can also view past videos with the easy, convenient link that highlights them in the last column. So,
oh, Eunos does some Highlander percent here.
that's unfortunate. I hate downstab when it comes to those rooms.
Yeah.
Because I can't really push in a cardinal direction, and I wind up pushing like down right as I'm walking, and as soon as I go to jump, I'm right through the blocks.
Yep.
And that annoys me to no end. Here we go. He's downstab. We already got downstab. We're just going to walk through the town now. I'm going to go back the other way. And as you're doing that, make sure you also follow today's runners.
And also go Sweden.
Where are your Sweden buddies here today? I see they only show up when Sweden... They don't come and support you for commentary? Like Go Swedish Commentator? It's only when runners? They're not really friends, you know that, right?
I have actually no idea where they are today.
Call them. Text them. See if they're on AOL Instant Messenger right now. Item room here for Buzz in 3.
And he's keyless, so we won't be able to know what the item actually is.
Such a, one of the most intriguing parts of this game is how they place that item beyond the key door so that you can't even see it.
Yep.
I mean, in the normal game, you kind of need all the items but the cross, I guess, right? Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much. So, that doesn't matter. But in the it's so interesting that something they've done 30 years ago affects the randomizer greatly in your choices of, do I even need to come back or not? We got a little helmet head here for Eunos and helmet head down. He did fight Horsehead, right? Yes.
Yeah, he did.
No. Are we sure he did?
No. No?
Because he was at Rebo when Buzz was at Horsehead.
Yeah, that's very true.
But now he's got helmet head down. He'll make his way to 1.
Yep.
Buzz wants to find Rebo. badly, or an extra key. Here we go. Here are some keys for you, Buzz. 2 of them. What's the large enemy in this room that normally sits over that key? It's a Doom Knocker? That's unfortunate. Like when it's an orange or red nut knuckle.
Sure makes this room easier. Oh, I just lost Eunos.
I did as well. This is the Battle of the Frames, Sunday morning edition.
So we have some more Landshest here.
Let's get the Landshest in the chat, please. I think I sounded German when I said that, but it's all right. Look at Rebo starting out with 2 less bars. As soon as this fight's over, I'm going to refresh just in case I get Eunos back. I don't want to do it during the boss fight. And Rebo down. Attack 5, Rebo. Down stab. Get him trapped in the corner. It's no big deal. The little Angry Larry is in BuzzThunder's head right now about his levels. But he's going to get attack 6.
Oh, Eunos actually lost his connection, I think.
He is offline.
Yeah.
He is still in IRC, though, but there might be a little bit of a timeout before that happens. I don't see... I see him still in Discord, though, as well.
So what are the rules here? Does he have to actually stop playing until he gets back?
Oh, these are the things I don't know. For all he knows, he may be concentrating on the game so much he doesn't realize his stream's down right now.
Yeah.
The item in 3 is a heart container. Yes, it is, Amal, and good morning. Yep, I raided Eon's Frank Aziz page because I have no creativity. Have you tried the refresh before I do it on the main stream? Okay.
I've done it a couple of times. I am doing it constantly.
Okay. You can have both, Amal. Excuse me. We do recognize the dog shark in this channel as well. Yes.
I think Eunos might be coming back here.
I'm waiting for...
Looks like he's live, but I'm not seeing any Zelda. No.
Dropping some frames. Now he's officially offline. Before it was lost in a vortex of nothing. Well, we do have Palace 2 here for Buzz. He's going to go through. There's a magic container to be found here. And I do have Eunos back live, but with no picture again.
Yep.
Eunos is at the T-Bird fight. Oh.
That would be awesome.
Buzz is going to grab this key. I'm gonna refresh here, guys. I'm gonna lose it for a little bit. That is 5,
back.
not 2. Okay, thanks, Link.
And Eunos is back. Dropping frames though.
Yeah, I can't pull him up. Oh, there he is, right there. Okay. He is in 2.
So Eunos is fighting Horsehead. What about 1 frame a second? He's dropping frames like a boss.
Well, they are playing the 5 FPS flags, Little known
Yep.
fact. So what happened there? Did he place the gem in one?
Yep.
He did? Okay. Because he was in a palace, and he was at a raft, is what I saw.
Oh, okay. Maybe I should.
No, I mean he froze a little bit when he was in the palace, and then he was just automatically on the raft the next time I saw him.
Oh, okay.
So let's throw up the gem 1 for him. Buzz had no need to be in 2. He already did Helmet Head. He was the first one he did. Three gems apiece, we think. We're going to assume that Eunos placed that gem in 1. He did place it? Thank you.
I saw it.
Oh, you did see it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him hitting Horsehead, and then he was outside. So I don't think he would have game overed and left. And there's 5 for Eunos. He's going to go in as well. Dig Shake is a Stalfos. Stalfoses don't have jobs. Their jobs are to hang out in walls and do nothing else. There's that jar. That jar is in 5. Okay. Buzz wants the key. That's the Eunos. Eunos wants that key.
Yeah, can't blame him.
Nope. We've still never seen Darunia. Buzz never grabbed the kid out of the desert tile. I'm just trying to make sure I'm all caught up here on the tracker. I believe I am.
Eunos grabs life 6 here.
He's in my favorite room right now. Handles it though. I would have got hit 47 times.
It's an awful horrible room for sure. Especially without fairy.
Here we go. We're going to grab another key.
We have a
Grab them
boss
all
fight.
on the way. Why not? Oh, he misses twice. He grabs it that time.
Guma
It's
here.
raining blocks. Hallelujah. Yep, Guma. He's getting a nice pendulum here.
Yep.
Oh, jump right, jump in, jump back, and pauses. Just a little bit of a standoff there. And Guma down.
Yep, and we're gonna see attack 7 here for Buzz.
Yeah, absolutely. Buzz is he's gonna motor on here.
Yep.
No real reason to go back. We haven't seen Maze Island. We haven't seen 6. So maybe we have a concern that the boots may be needed. But he's gonna press
yeah.
on.
I've seen Eunos into some caves. I don't think BuzzThunder has done that yet, so...
No. The cave Eunos took probably brought him over to Old Kasuto.
Yep.
Or Thirsty Bird Town. There's a cave. Buzz is going to take that cave because he's been in this dead end before. It is a pastor cave, so Buzz will kill some things along the way. Take shield there. Why not? If all things go well, he's gonna wake up and find a town on the other side. And it was Nuboru when Eunos did it, but I don't believe it was this cave.
Nope.
I think it was actually Nuboru cave that he took through.
We have Old Kasuto here at least.
Yeah, well, it's the same area, different cave.
Yep.
He's going to cast shield. He's going to tank the hits here. Go in. Going to find life. Not going to be terribly disappointed. He's normally a guy who wouldn't go back for life anyway. But it could have been a second fire spell.
Buzz was killed by an invisible Moa, if you're referring to the
Yeah, in the town. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which you need to cross the sea.
Yes.
Buzz gonna cast jump here. He's hoping for a 500 P bag. He gets a buzz up. A one thunder? I don't know. Neither of them sound right. This is Nubaru right here. And this is going to be the spell.
So yeah, for maximum trollness, Thunder will be in Rudo, but we don't know that yet. That might be the fairy.
Yeah, the Thunder will be in Rudo with the trophy in Spectacle Rock, with the hammer in the water tile, with the boots in Palace 6.
Yeah.
We'll go with 6 because Nubaru new Kasuto items are too easy to get right now.
This girlfriend actually pointed out yesterday that you and whoever you are doing commentary with always, like halfway into the game, starts doing these worst case scenario things.
Yeah, I mean, listen,
she just loves it.
It's better to do that than start going through the season 3 home improvement schedule, episode list, and start talking about the time Brad was stood up at the Halloween dance.
Yeah, you lost me now.
When he dressed as Raggedy Andy, and his girlfriend went as something else with some other guy. It's a sad episode. It was actually a historic episode, I think.
Okay then.
We got in the care package with mac and cheese and bubble tape. We gotta put the home improvement box set in there for you. Buzz is gonna find the kid here. It's not in this tile. It's in the next tile. Actually, that wasn't the tile. That was a part of the other one. Sorry.
Yeah.
It looked like it was a single tile.
He actually did not go through that encounter. Had he would have found the world's longest dead end.
I want to say the kid was not on this side. It was in the first accessible side from the raft spot. But I could be wrong. He's going to go down.
Yep.
He's not going to be happy. He's going to... Speaking of home improvement, we have Tim the Toolman Taylor's backyard here. Heidi-ho. Grabbing keys. Eunos is not letting any key go unclaimed right now. And there are times I wished I just ducked in there to grab a key, other than trying to hope there's one on my way.
Yep.
We're gonna go back. That was a dead-end road. It was the road to nowhere.
It sure was.
Now Buzz is gonna take another cave. And this one does pass through, so we'll see where we wind up here. Eunos doesn't want to drop down there. He doesn't have fairy, so he can only eco key back up in case he has to double back. So he'll explore all paths, grab the jar, cast a life, go up this elevator at the end here, grab the key, maybe, yep, of course. Very consistent with this play so far. Grab the keys now while you can. Buzz thought about going through there, but opted not to. Still looking for that one desert tile. I think he found everything but.
This should be it, I think, for him.
There were two pretty close together.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
All right, so he grabs the stupid idiot.
And Eunos is fighting Kuma.
Yes, this will even him up at 4 gems apiece.
Yep. At this point, it's very close.
Yeah,
They are-
and if it does come down to Trophy in Death Mountain, who's going to recognize it first and who's going to make the first move there?
Yep. I think our players will tackle Maze Island fairly soon.
Have we seen it?
Maybe not, because if we had, I would assume that they would already be there.
Enos is hopping back into 5 here. Or just turning back around at the gem. Going to look for the item.
Yep. Recognizing that the hammer is quite possibly required.
Or the boots to get to
Yeah,
Maze
or-
Island, or
or-
6. I don't have written down, well, there's 6 right there. So 6 was something I don't think I've seen before, and there's Maze Island, and 1 cave to get to it, or boots to possibly walk around if you can get far enough away. He's going to pick up another one Thunder there, and make his way to Maze Island. 2 items on Maze Island, along with Palace 4. There's Palace 4. Buzz is going to hammer the shield spell as much as he can if he sees blue Lizalfos'. Although he does have life spell now, so he may save his magic for that. I didn't see what he queued up. It dropped a little bit.
So we did leave quite a large chunk of Maze Island unexplored in the very beginning. But yeah, then again, Palace 6 was right outside. Here's the first item.
Here's the first item for him, and here's the item in 5 for Eunos. So try to catch them both. Hope the frames don't prevent me from seeing either. Heart Container and Magic Container, I believe. That was for Buzz. Yes, it was. So Heart Container in 5 for Eunos, and Magic Container as the first item in Maze Island for the BuzzThunder.
Yep.
Go try to find that second item.
So, and I don't think that Buzz will dive into 5 just because. So there were boots for Buzz.
Yep. My question to you was going to be, what are you looking for here, boots or hammer? If you had a choice of one.
I think I would be more happy with the hammer, actually.
Yeah. Considering the fact that Buzz found everything, and you're able to access everything, the hammer seems like it's the more beneficial of the two. The boots are a nice luxury. Now he possibly doesn't have to go into those caves anymore. And he can just walk around everything. And especially in Death Mountain, he can possibly find a cave by the water and walk around and go through all those caves and maybe find Hammer. Listen, Hammer Cave may be on an island of its own, a 3-tile island on the eastern side of Death Mountain, only accessible by the boots. So if we want to talk about maximum trolliness, we can add that to the mix. And water tile as well. Buzz gets out of that blue nut knuckle sandwich situation. Presses on. Eunos is going to look for. He's looking for 4 and 6 here.
He finds them.
Yes, he does. He takes the only cave that leads there. And as we know, it's not accessible by the boots because the boots are on this side. So
We have the item here, it's the hammer.
great find for Buzz.
Yep.
But Hammer, I hardly knew her. Guess that's appropriate to say, based on who picked it up. So there goes all of our stuff, except for the fact that we're still looking for the Thunder spell locked behind the trophy in locked behind Death Mountain. But we have all the other required stuff to pick it up, though. I believe hammer is not Eunos. Yeah. Hammer is BuzzThunder.
Yeah, and the trophy could be in the Heart Cave as well. That's hammer blocked. We know that.
That's a good point. Both runners could also have the trophy already. That has happened before.
Shut up. That has never happened.
And Carrick down. And Buzz grabs the hammer. Dispatches of Carrick and is out of 4. Yep. And it's a quick walk right to 6. And then it's let's go find the Thunder spell.
Eunos is still looking for Barba here.
Yeah, this is the jump area.
Yeah, I think he did stumble across a couple of loops, at least one, because I know he's been in that previous room before.
I wonder how many keys he has right now.
He should be very good on...
Oh, no fairy. Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is... actually, quite a possibility that Barba is gonna be fairy blocked.
Well, we'll see what happens when he goes right here and goes right again.
You can technically make that jump even without fairy. We've seen it in the tournament once.
Yeah, you gotta line up in such a specific way above, though.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. So it's not...
Alright, not required. And look at what health Barbara starts at.
We have some jackhammer action here from Eunos.
Yakhammer?
Yakhammer.
And I believe Barbara was defeated. Yep, there we go. Grab it. We're just gonna eat this. Not eat it, but we're just gonna get where we get. We gotta move, Eunos says. And he's gonna place the gem.
So yeah, did the boots not help BuzzThunder get out of Maze Island?
The river is nowhere near the path.
Ah.
It's on the southernmost part that I think you have to go through everything to get to. So
yeah, they are
Buzz, where are you going?
So very close right now.
Oh, I was gonna say if Buzz was walking around that boulder, the mountain, and not going into 6, that could have been trouble. But he is now in there. No need to up A. He's full life, full magic thanks to that red jar, and has all of his lives. Start with 140 XP lead here.
Oh, he has no keys whatsoever.
No keys and no fairy. This is problematic.
Yeah.
Because we know Eunos picked up every single key he found, knowing he didn't have fairy. What is Buzz going to do? See if he... Fire is now 9. I love how it went from 111 to 9, by the way, during the seed.
Yep. So he does choose to go back to the Western continent.
Yeah, listen. You can go with the Heart Container Cave, and it could be Trophy. It could be Magic Key.
Yep.
As well. If he decides to take the chance on Death Mountain, thinking he needs the trophy, he doesn't know. I don't think he ever picked up the spell. Although, he might have. So someone correct me on that. If I looked at his spell book, I don't think he was missing 3 spells. I think he was just missing 2.
Doesn't look like he is. He remembers where Heart Cave is.
You have a hammer.
Yep, that too. There it is.
Okay, so he knew it was in the first area, and there it goes. So I missed Eunos on Maze Island watching everything. Did he pick up the boots yet?
He did find one item. I don't think the first item was the boots.
We'll find out in a second.
Yeah.
They both have spell. Thanks, Ryan. So he knows. So Buzz also knows that they both have the same 6 spells. Buzz also knows that Fairy or Thunder is going to be Trophy block. Trophy being in either Death Mountain or Heart Container. What did Buzz find in Heart Container Cave?
I didn't even see him go in. We will have to check with chat here.
He was by it.
Yeah, we definitely saw the heart container or heart container cave on his screen, but
But then he immediately went back to the east.
yeah,
So why would he do that? Looking for the water tile, maybe?
does he not realize that he has the hammer? He's back in Spelltown.
I don't know if he dropped frames and we just didn't see him enter, and then that pause screen right there was too quick for me to tell. And he's dropping more frames, so I may not even see this item.
It's a heart container.
Okay, heart container for Buzz. Buzz has 2 magic containers, 2 heart containers. Let's see if I can add these up here. So those are the 2 heart containers, Palace 3 and New Kasuto. The magic containers were in Maze Island and Magic Container Cave. So if he went into that, he found the P-Bag Cave. Was the rock was blocking P-Bag Cave, really? So there was a second rock. I thought we saw that before. There's the boots now for...
I also thought we saw P-Bag Cave really early, but yeah, I've been confused before. It's known to happen.
Alright, so spell. There is a second cave with a boulder.
Cross. Wow.
Not...
So only water tile left on this continent item-wise. For Buzz, he has not picked up the item in 5. So I wonder what he's thinking about that. For all he knows, it might be the key.
5 or 2. Or 6. But
Yep.
you can't get into 6 without a key. Or fairy.
Nope.
He has the kid. He has to be on the lookout here for Darunia. He has the boots. So let's go all around this map right now. And let's look for Darunia. Because it is in the most inclusive place on this continent right now. Is it inclusive or exclusive? I like inclusive a little bit better. Was that Tolkien?
No.
No. Still hoping, no. Alright, Buzz, walk around. Can't go anywhere, huh? So you have to take a cave down to the southern part of this eastern continent, it looks like.
Yep. Eunos is still going crazy on the keys, actually.
We've seen him pick up a lot. I don't know exactly how many of those he's exhausted. But there's always need for keys.
Yep.
It was a pretty quick palace, though, honestly.
Yeah, Buzz went through it really fast.
Really
if I remember
fast, and
correctly.
I think even in total time, a lot faster than what Eunos is in there, has been in there for.
Yeah.
Alright, Buzz is going to make his way through here. So you got, I'm watching Eunos here. He does not have any more. All those keys he picked up, and he doesn't have another key for that door, but he can get a key here. He just needs magic. He needs well, he's gonna pay. I didn't see how many lives he has. I just saw it was cost 21, and he had about 15 MP. Get back to that area, cast some fairy, go through. Right, Buzz is still looking for an area where he can utilize the boots and kind of get around the map. That was New Kasuto? No, Old Kasuto. Can he get to the water over here? Because we still haven't seen the water tile or Darunia on this side of the continent. That is Thirsty Broad Town. I remember that.
Yep. I know they have both been through that particular cave, so...
And by the way, I said, yeah, he needed jump to get the key. But he got another key. Down is the road to nowhere?
Yep.
So now we need to find another cave here. And the entrance to the Valley of Death is probably over there as well. We see it now, but the road leads down. So we're gonna have to find this is like a 3 golden cave seed right now. On the eastern continent. 1 to get to this area, 1 to get to Maze Island and Palace 6, and then 1 to get to Darunia and Palace 7, and the water tile.
Yep.
Which water tile is probably inconsequential at this point. See where he comes out on the other side here. Sticks the landing. Buzz is here now. He's on Maze Island. Okay. That's certainly an option. And there it is. There's Darunia. And let's see what the what spell we get. If it's Thunder, we may just go to the Valley of Death. Or we may go to... Well, we still have to get a key. If we're Buzz.
Yeah, he's very much key blocked at the moment. But then again, water tiles should also be down here. And that's a possibility for the magic key. Skeleton key, old key.
How about the Swedish key?
The Swedish key, I like that.
How about the IKEA?
IKEA.
Yeah, can we do that?
Let's do that.
All right.
So we have an item for Eunos, I think.
Yes, we do, and this is 6, so we don't know what...
4.
Oh, sorry,
No,
4. It's the hammer.
Yep.
My bad.
Oh, what spell was it for...
I did not notice, because I was marking hammer before I got yelled at.
Yeah, I actually tried to... Oh, it's Thunder. Okay.
Yeah, it's Thunder. Okay. So the kid gives you Thunder, but you need the boots to get it. The boots are in Maze Island, both player and Eunos has it, so it's just a matter of now which path does Eunos take. Find Darunia, go into Death Mountain. Find Darunia is probably the better option with the boots, though. And here's a Carrick fight. This will be the last gem for Eunos. If he just goes down from here, from Maze Island, finds Darunia, he has Thunder, he'll just walk right to the shadow of the Valley of Death.
Yep.
And take a look at his mind. I don't remember the rest of the lyrics, but there is the last gem. The problem with finding it is that I don't think there's going to be a problem finding it. It's right there. I think it's the only path you can take with the boots from outside of Maze Island. So unless Eunos is going to up A and then check the boulder block cave first, I think Eunos is in a good situation here. Gotta find this water tile and hope it's the magic key. There it is. Let's see what's inside. Heart container. That's man, that's unfortunate for Buzz.
He is so disappointed right now.
Yeah, because now it's what do you do? I mean, unless he's going to go into 4 looking for a key, he might be better off up Aing and going into like 1 or 2, or at least we know Heart Container Cave's still out there, blocked by a boulder.
Yep.
There's that chance as well. But right now, Eunos is going to walk out of here, go south across the water, find Darunia, get the Thunder spell, and then just walk right into the Great Palace.
Mm-hmm. And pray to whatever deity he prays to that Great
Jesus?
Palace is not fairy blocked.
I believe that's RNGesus.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Well, they cross paths right now. I think this is the high five. We'll call it the high five. And yeah, there's Darunia. So there's there's gonna be no sort of wrong sidetracking here.
Yeah, Buzz opts to dive into 4 for the item. You know that's
Four.
a heart container.
He already got the hammer out of 4.
Oh, hammer.
Yeah.
So yeah, what's
Key.
he doing on
Keys.
Oh, keys, of course.
Grab the upstabs.
Still. Still feel like it would be quicker to just go to Western and dive into
Well,
either Death Mountain or.
he just needs, as far as he knows right now, he just needs 1 key. Does that key room have a key in it? The one that's blocked? I think it does, on top of a ledge.
Yeah.
So at least he can parlay that key into another key and just hope he's not key blocked thereafter.
Yeah.
Or find a path that's not key blocked. Chances are, even when you take the drops, you're going to find one.
Yeah, if I remember correctly from 6, there were a lot of locked.
Yeah, so much so that Eunos had up A. There's
Yep.
1 key. Let's see how many he tries to collect here before he goes out. And
So yeah, and
deliver
also
this
remember.
stupid idiot to the lady and grab Thunder. And Eunos is probably very excited over this.
Yeah, and Eunos did pick up pretty much every single key in Palace 5 before he dove into Palace 6. So,
Yeah, and still needed more.
yeah,
Well,
exactly.
we don't know how many keys he left Palace 5 with, though, to be fair. It could have been 0. It could have been 1. It could have been 2.
It's very true.
And they have to do encounters without Fairy Skip is a good point as well. Both players could handle it. They have the spell, so they may take the encounter skips instead of going through the normal tiles.
Yeah.
And then just hit the spell, and then turn them all into bots, and then just jump over. Doing it the old school way before people played this game with their feet. This is old school. This is circa 2016 strats right here. He sees the water tile, and I don't know if he paused for that contemplation or if he just paused for the encounter. Because I don't know if he knew exactly where the encounter tile was going to be. Alright, well, we're here. What are we going to do?
It's gonna go
Going out.
phase skip.
Yep.
He misses it.
No, he's going
Opts
to cast Jump.
to go in anyway.
Yeah.
So
Because he's not going to take the second chance at it. At an hour and 12 minutes in. You know, just go. Doesn't look like it's that hard. No mace throwing enemies. Just be careful with your jumps. Upstab that jerk and hope he doesn't pinball you right into the water. Knock this guy right off the ledge. Oh. Wonder if he wanted to cast Reflect there. What are we going to do? We're going to jump again? Okay. Cast Reflect. Cast Shield, all the safe stuff. Don't pinball yourself into the lava. Buzz just spent a key. Is he in 6? Yes, he is. You okay?
yes.
I think that's because your mouth is so dry you need to drink something.
Mm-hmm.
Great palace time, Mr. Martin.
Uh-huh.
Let's take the first elevator down and see what we see. It is a honeycomb room. No, theater room. We'll go across this and come out the other side.
Bus is dropping frames like crazy again.
Coming out the other side, we got a nice little bridge encounter. But the guys are throwing stuff at him, but there's no horse heads jumping. He doesn't have Fairy. He's going to get knocked into the drink there. Up A, get his life back. No big deal. It's two rooms away.
Yeah, Buzz is gonna go back to this room where he was key blocked a minute ago. So
A little synchronized nut knuckling here. He's going to grab the pea bag, jump over that guy. And find the first Rebo fight, but this is the item room Rebo fight, so maybe he wants the magic key here. We don't know what this is, actually. Eunos has to deal with this dumb room, and I think he just got knocked back into the drink again.
Yep.
It's 2 for 2. He's not going to up A this time. Buzz is going to grab that key and not look at the item.
Oh, that's...
Where the item could have been the magic key.
Yep.
And it would have only taken about 15 seconds to go look and go... But he would have had to use that key to open the door. So...
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I think he's much better off with a single key than the
could be
possibility of the all key.
So dead end for Eunos, but there's only one path, and it's this left path here. So far, you don't want to see a fairy required room. So we'll go through this room. We'll go down the elevator. We'll see what happens. Buzz is going to find the fairy room here, I think. Or one more drop down and kind of get a little bit panicked.
Yeah,
I'm sure he'll pause for instinct.
If I remember correctly, Barba was very close after the...
yeah, there it is.
Drops.
There's the pause. I don't have fairy. I hope I don't need fairy comes. A little bit of a... I wouldn't call that a BuzzThunder. That was a little after buzz right there. The bot dropped and jumped into Mr. Eunos. Going to cross this bridge, come out the other side. Still no alternate paths. This is a very linear Great Palace so far. Pre-Thunderbird. We're going to drop down. No harm, no foul. It's the only thing you can do. We have upstab. We have jump. It's fine. But there's Barba. And we're going to land, and we can only go left again. So decisions being made for us. It's a good Great Palace for that. Honeycomb room. So we'll have to go up the elevator here. Any chicken in the middle? No chicken in the basket. We're going to go. I hate these guys with the fires. And there's Buzz's gem right there. So he is going to be on the hunt for Valley of Death. He knows where it is. He was just there. So there's another upstab. Did Buzz get upstab in Darunia?
He did, I think.
Okay. So we're going to go right, and then we're going to drop down here. We're going to check to see if it's a jar or a chicken. It's neither. And then we'll go right one more time. And this is a room you can drop to later on. In the Eon room or the or any other room. If you decide to take a drop, it could land you there. Nice jar. Go down. Go right. Another honeycomb room. There's a red Fokker in the middle. I'm gonna take a few shots to the back there. One to the foot. Another one to the heel, and it's life number 2.
Yeah, that's about what Link can take.
Tell you what, a game over would even this up. We're at that point. And with it being very linear so far, Buzz has greater attack, which may not matter, but he's got more life and more magic as well. So he can cast more things, but Thunderbird is right on this side. There's no alternate pathing whatsoever. So Dark Link is guaranteed not to be in the next room, but if there's a choice between two options, he could possibly be on the other side.
Yep.
And it's an attack 5 Thunderbird. Watch Eunos go to work here.
Yeah, Eunos make Thunderbird look so easy, even with attack 5.
Can only get off Thunder and Shield, though. That's all he needs.
Yeah, let's see how Buzz handles this awful, horrible room.
Is he gonna get knocked back? Yeah, he just realized he did the same thing. Realized he didn't have fairy. Paused a moment and then took the death. So So Buzz only has 2 lives himself. Eunos is on his last life.
Yep.
There's a drop room straight after. It's not going to affect him. Where is Buzz right now?
He's contemplating something.
I don't even know if I've seen that room. Is this a dead end to the right? So there was an alternate path before. There was an alternate path before Thunderbird. We're in the Yakimus room here.
And we have Darklink.
And Darklink's on the other side, and that's why it's the Yakimus room, because that's exactly what he did. He went down, game over, came back, went the other way, and Darklink was right off of that. So, very fitting to the name of the room.
So yeah, for the longest part it was a really close race. I think what actually was the deciding factor here is the fact that Eunos went crazy on keys.
And absolutely.
I mean, it was totally the correct decision.
And good game. That's exactly what it came down to. It was the key situation.
Yep.
Where Buzz had to find 6 and turn right back around, and Eunos had the keys. Well, he had enough keys to get more keys, and then get more keys. So
yeah. At one point there, if it hadn't been for the key situation, I would say that Buzz was even in a slight lead.
Yeah, it probably would have benefited Buzz a little bit more if the boots. Well, the boots were required, but if there was a little bit more of a puzzle there. But let's see if we can get Eunos here with us. I know he's with with family. And his mic is he didn't have his mic on his chat because it was too loud. Oh, here he is. Good game, Eunos.
Yeah, good game. Congratulations.
Thanks.
So I saw you make a couple comments in your chat there. A little bit of a frustration, even in the win?
Yeah, definitely.
What went wrong for you?
Well, that I had to up an A that one time, and so I guess the main frustration was the fact that I guess Trophy was probably free in Death Mountain in the Hammer Cave. I mean, I don't know. It had to be, right?
Hammer was in 4, so I don't know.
Right, Hammer was in 4, and
which means a fairy or magic key had to be over there free to get, right?
Well, what I'm saying, like, where did the fairy spell come from?
Oh, Rudo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the trophy was definitely free because you're required to have fairy to go into to get 4's item.
Oh, to get you didn't need the fairy to get
sanity check is have fairy to get 4.
Okay.
Item.
That's exactly right. I don't understand those things. I need to ask Digshake about that. I understand the level 1 Palace 1 though. But it was actually really fortunate for you to grab all those keys though. That was one of the turning moments of this match. BuzzThunder was a little bit ahead and found 6 and was key blocked instantly. Had to go back into another palace.
Oh, he's done the same thing. He skipped fairy as well.
Yeah, he does not have fairy as well. Yeah.
Oh my god. That was the biggest mistake of the seed. Is not. I mean, you know, you always want to avoid Death Mountain, but in this seed, it cost me many minutes to not have fairy.
Yeah, you had to backtrack for a lot of. You grabbed all the keys, and you had to even backtrack for some more. That was.
Yeah.
That was quite scary.
Soft locking between 2 doors where I couldn't even die.
Yeah, and you had up A there at that situation. Yeah, but a nice, straightforward, great palace to make up for it, though.
A very long
straightforward, great palace.
Yeah.
You took the up A there, which is good.
Room twice. I just said screw it and going through the rest with 2 lives, and then Darklink really, really tried hard to just stick it in there.
Yeah, a couple nice jumps there. The up A, man, you took that up A. You didn't take that second one, but you took the first one, and that you needed that last life to to get through it because
Right.
Buzz, if you did game over right there to either Dark Link or Thunderbird a second time, Buzz was at least one room into Great Palace, so it could have been really tight there. But yeah. Did you guys you never even considered though when you got the hammer to go back and check Heart Container Cave?
Well, I did, but at
Okay.
that point I wanted to get to Rudia first.
Yeah. And then as soon as you got to Darunia, it was Thunder, and then it was just like,
But
all
it
right.
was Thunder, and I was going, yeah.
Martin,
I was, yeah.
you got anything for Eunice?
No, I think you pretty much asked everything I was wondering about as well, so...
Buzz actually went down the elevator in the Jackamus room and did not go straight across for Dark Link, so that could have been if it was neck and neck right there, that could have been a deciding factor. But yeah, so even in the a little bit of frustration, Eunice, congratulations, you played that very well as you play everything else. You're going to play Jackamus, the aforementioned Jackamus, in the next round, round 5, the final 4 of the winners bracket. We're looking forward to that one. So, is there anything you want to plug here for personal stuff, things you're doing on the channel?
No, I mean, people watch my channel. I don't need a big crowd of people. It makes me nervous.
Well, a lot of us like watching you. You're very good at video games, so you're gonna get a few people just based on that. But best of luck to you in everything you do, and we look forward to your next match.
Right on, man. Appreciate it.
No problem. And BuzzThunder does get Dark Link there, and finishes
Yes.
the seed. And it is a time of 1 hour and 26 minutes for Buzz, and that was respectable 6 minutes behind. Just those darn keys, man. Those darn keys.
They really screwed it up for Buzz this seed.
Yeah. Quick preview here before we get Buzz on. Buzz is going to drop down to, I think this is him going to be playing loser 57. So he's going to be playing the winner of the Kool-Aid versus either Shiner, Pierpont, Lemkin match, which is scheduled for, I think that's Wednesday. That is tomorrow, actually. That's tomorrow's match at 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock Eastern time. See if Buzz wants to join us. That should have been a question mark. As we get the dueling cats on the screen. Do I have them on the screen? Let's put them up side by side. There you go.
Hey Buzz, good game.
Hey, thanks guys.
Yeah,
Good
it was
game.
it was a good
Eunice
game.
is already gone.
Walk us through it.
I don't know. I don't know what happened. I thought I was doing really well at the beginning. I can chalk up my loss to 3 mistakes. I definitely, I knew I was in it, and from only a 5-minute finish difference, I think I could have won if I didn't do those 3 stupid things, which was I had Helmet Head so dead, like down to nothing, and then I was kind of like, oh yeah, I just tried to spam him and then got game over there. That was garbage.
Yeah, that was it wasn't it was I wouldn't say it was garbage, but it was unfortunate. You had to go back and fight him again.
Yeah, I mean that wasn't terrible, but like there's no way I should game over in that situation. That was just kind of, I think that was nerves. There was a little bit of nerves going on in this race as well. But I mean, I'm sure you all know the worst part was the shortage of keys the whole time. In the beginning, I had to grab one from 3. I didn't even want to go in there, but I was like, maybe I can get one in here and then go back. And I didn't want to go back into 3 without downstab. Yeah, and then of course the worst part, I was check my keys because I was grabbing all those extra ones, and I was like, okay, I'm just doing this to satisfy my own mindset because I was short on keys earlier, is what I thought I was doing.
Yes.
and then when I'm in 4, I walk by 2 of them, I'm like, yeah, I've got enough, I won't need them. And then of course I'm key blocked out of 6, and and I didn't check directly south of 6 for Darunia, which is exactly what I needed. So if I grabbed those 2 keys out of 4 and went south immediately to find Darunia there and got done with 6, I think I could have saved myself like 10 minutes.
Yeah, keys were the most unfortunate situation for you because, as you probably can tell by the timer, you were ahead up until that point. As you went south, after you were key blocked to do Darunia and then look in the water tile hoping for the magic key, I think.
Yeah, I was basically just like looking for extra items to see. Maybe the key's there so that I don't have to go back into 4.
Yeah,
but I should have just gone right back into 4.
Eunos was in 4 for his last gem, and then just went south to Darunia, and then that was it. The only thing that could have helped you at that point was a trip to Death Mountain, but in the exploration, it would have just been in the Hammer Cave, the magic, the trophy for Fairy Spell, and I don't know. You just would have been parallel behind Eunos at that point, trying to find the same things, and not like there was no decision to be made anymore of which path to take. So, but you played exceptionally well. Your levels were awesome. Every single time you went to a boss, you were right on point. I think one time you even just decided, you know what, let me just keep the XP. Let me get the next level in progression, like fighting things on the way and encounters and stuff. And you really saved a bunch of time over your casual runs just based on that alone.
Yeah, there was I mean, I knew for this race I had to do a couple things a little bit different than I'm used to, that I'm uncomfortable with, and that is eating gems and lack of farming. And I barely farmed at all in this one. And,
that was awesome.
And things kind of paid off that way. And then I dove into 5 a lot earlier than I wanted to, but I was just like, I just gotta go.
I was a proud big brother watching you with those gems and
Thanks.
everything. By the way, the alpha males of the Dirty Dozen Fantasy Football League are up 50-0 already on the opposition.
He must not be playing then.
Well, I got 5 points for Tyler Eifert, and 10 and 20 points so far for the Seahawks, but that will come down because New Orleans have yet to score. But I listen, very well played. I mean, you feel like you made mistakes, but those mistakes are so minor that they weren't even mistakes. They're just like run-of-the-mill things that happen during the gameplay. The key stuff, okay, you can second guess yourself, but still, at that point, you're like, you made a decision. I got enough keys. What did you think? Like, you thought the game was really going to do that to you?
Well, especially because 6 has a lot of keys just lying around anyways. So I wasn't thinking about that, and I was like, well, yeah, I could have grabbed those 2 keys. I mean, I almost turned around and went back and got that second one. But yeah, I guess sometimes you guess wrong.
Every time I look up, Eunos was grabbing a key. I'm like, man, this guy's got probably like 17 keys right now, but then I wasn't counting the ones he used. Then he got into a position in 6 where he soft locked because he was between 2 key doors and couldn't find a way to kill himself, and he had to up A and come back in. He also did not have fairy, by the way. I don't know if I've said that. So
no, you didn't. Yeah, I was gonna ask. I was curious about where Hard Container Cave was because I skipped that somehow.
We saw you next to a cave with a boulder, and then just totally missed you going in there because then you were on the raft again, and we were told it was P-Bag Cave.
Yeah, that's when I was going back, when I was like, I know I have that Hard Container Cave, maybe the key's in there, or maybe the trophy, because at that point I didn't know if I needed to go to Rudo or Darunia. And yeah, that was just P-Bag Cave.
You did make an interesting decision. We don't know what was in Hard Container Cave. Hammer Cave was definitely the trophy based on process of elimination, based on the rules of the game. We don't know what was in Spectacle Rock. And we don't know what was in 6, but you were like 3 seconds from finding out. But you decided to take that key off of Rebo and go use it elsewhere.
Yeah, at that point I was done with items. I mean, I was done collecting items for a while there, and then I was just almost like, I walked into that room and I was like, oh, I guess I could get the item, but then I realized, I was like, no, the key's more valuable. I just want the key.
And it would have been, something if it was the right decision. But it would have been something if you used the key, got something else, and then was still key blocked to Barba, and you'd still be playing now, I think, if that happened.
Yeah, most likely. Yeah, that's what I was thinking going through the Great Palace. I was kind of like, gosh, I'm gonna be like fairy blocked or something like that, and I'm gonna have to go back to Death Mountain to get fairy spell from Rudo.
Yeah, we definitely did see that other cave. I didn't see the second cave though, because we had a little trouble with the with the video in the beginning of the match, and we thought that
Probably throughout the entire thing. My again, I thought I solved my internet problem, but it was being really bad the whole time.
well,
I know that I was dropping frames throughout the majority of the race. I apologize
Oh.
for everybody for that.
but we thought we recognized P-Bag Cave early being free. One of you went in and we thought it was P-Bag Cave based on the quick glimpse we had, maybe a little got a pixelated image. And then when you went in there and I heard it was P-Bag Cave, I'm like, wait a second, well, it was guaranteed to be Heart Container Cave. What happened? But yeah. So unfortunately, you're dropped down to the bonus bracket, and you're going to be playing the winner of the Kool-Aid versus whoever wins the Shiner Pierpont Lempkin match. That is tomorrow night. The winner of that's going to play Kool-Aid. You're going to play the winner of that. You're in the Elite 8 of the bonus bracket, by the way. So
yeah, I've been in the Elite 8 for like 3 weeks now.
Yeah, so that's something you got to put that on your Match.com profile.
I think I will. I think that should help out.
Martin, say hello.
He's gone.
He's looks like he's gone.
Really?
Passed out.
Wow. Where did Martin go? Why did Martin leave me? Oh well. Probably getting a tall can right now.
I mean, we can only hope and assume.
But yeah, so congratulate a good game for both of you. Congratulations, Eunos and Buzz. We look forward to another match and some more commentary on your end.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well.
And
Yeah,
what's your cat's name? Sancho? Pancho?
Sancho.
Sancho. So
Yeah.
Sancho.
Yeah, it's a reference to the motion picture Orgasmo.
so we left the picture of both cats up there for the
Oh,
remainder
okay.
of this.
Oh yeah, right. Does he have it on his away screen
Yeah.
too?
Yeah, so
That's funny.
we left it up there. But
I'm
thanks.
soon to replace that with a picture of myself wearing a Parappa the Rappa hat.
I would. You gotta get the cat in the picture too.
I could just put it on my cat actually.
That works. But yeah, so we're gonna wrap this up and we're gonna go watch some football and root for our guys and hope the other team's guys get injured, but not too much. Just go into concussion protocol, and then they can be fine for next week. That's all we want. So
All right, yeah. Thanks for restreaming everything. Yeah, sorry for my low quality video, but I'm happy that I was actually in that. You know, that's just that itself is a huge confidence boost. But I was just
and it was a
bad decision skipping keys. That's all it is.
It was a fun match to watch, regardless. So best of luck to you in the next round, and we'll be talking pretty soon. So
All right,
have a good
thanks,
one.
Larry.
No problem. All right, guys. So I'm gonna wrap it up here. The next match scheduled right now is tomorrow. It is Halloween, 10 o'clock Eastern time. Shiner CCC versus Pierpont Lempkin. And remember to follow these runners